This meeting is being recorded.
Okay. Should we begin?
Yes, y'all can go ahead and start.
Okay. Hello, can you see our screen?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
That's good. Okay, so we are the innovative artists from YWLA, and this is our project turning trash into treasure. So I'm Luz Noriega, and I was a project manager. I managed the social media account and the creative design lead, so I came up with the concept for the posters.
And I was the project coordinator. My name was Kira McCaskey. I arranged times that we would work on the project. I was also the research manager, and I contacted experts to get info about amount of trash in parks. So we came up with this project by our love of our pets, and
Yes,
we wanted
definitely.
to protect the environment, and as well as because we noticed all the trash that was in local parks when we would take them there. And personally, we decided to do this project because we wanted to make sure that when we take our pets there, we don't want them to walk by and eat something that might actually harm them.
Also, as you might see in the posters, we drew some inspiration from the animals that live there, which we also are very passionate about and wouldn't want to get hurt.
And we chose our teammates because we both wanted over pets.
So for abstract, we basically created this project to inspire people to reduce waste by cleaning up local parks and using the trash to make some beautiful art. This would be done on poster boards and hopefully would eventually, by being posted on social media, bring attention to the issue of pollution. This would be proven effective by looking at the ratio of likes to followers.
The purpose of the experiment was to teach people about the importance of reducing waste at our local parks and beaches. And to address the prompt, we addressed the prompt not only by reducing waste near our school, but we hope to inspire our viewers to reduce waste at their local parks as well.
So for our materials, to pick up at the local park, we needed trash bags and garden gloves. For the actual posters, we needed the posters, of course, the trash from the park, adhesives such as double-sided and regular tape, hot glue, Elmer's glue, and scissors. We also needed, for the social media, a phone with access to the account.
Our procedures, so we started by choosing a location at a local park, and then we went to that park using a trash bag. We did our best to fill an entire bag of trash. So then once we got back to the campus, we put all of the uncleanable and then able to clean trash in separate bags to see what we could salvage. And then with the trash that we could use, we cleaned it and then we dried it on a table. After this, we used poster boards and double-sided tape to connect all of the trash together. And then we repeated this process depending on the amount of trash we had. And after this, we posted the artwork on social media. Our platform is Instagram. And we used this to find out how many people we influenced and if our message was being spread effectively. We used the hashtags to track whether the audience was responding.
So this is our procedure in action. As you can see, this is when we went to go pick up the trash. There were lots of birds there. They're really beautiful, so that inspired us to make our song. So for the scientific method, my question was, how can meaningful art be used to spread a message about recycling? My prediction was that if it was posted on social media, it could be viewed by a widespread audience and, eventually influence them to reduce that waste. To collect data, we looked at how many times the art was viewed, shared, liked, and tracked in people's stories. For analyzing data, we would know if our message had been seen, if it had been viewed, and then the audience responded, and well, you'll see our conclusion in a bit. So here's the data of our accounts reached versus the accounts engaged. So if they liked it, if they followed us. So we measured it every 5 days after being posted on the 11th.
And here are likes to views. So the Dragonfly reached 6 accounts and it got 3 likes. The Swan reached 28 accounts and got 4 likes. And then the Protect Our Pets reached 28 accounts as well and got 4 likes. Further showing that just because it doesn't get liked doesn't mean it is not reaching an audience.
So this is actually a great story about non-virtual response that Kiera told me. At a science night on March 2nd, we learned that a kindergarten teacher had actually not responded to the post, but had done a whole class project based on our project. So that just shows how huge the non-virtual response can be.
And then our conclusion, this project was meant to both reduce waste and determine whether social media would encourage others. As data shows, despite our efforts, many people did not interact with this post, and this caused us to believe that our prediction was incorrect. But also, if we look beyond just the virtual response, we can see in our non-virtual response that a teacher did a class project, further showing that just because they don't respond on social media doesn't mean they're not responding at all. And here are works cited, including San Antonio Parks and Recreation, Slides Mania for the template, and then cce.org for helping us contact our experts and showing us where to contact them. Here's our expense report form, and we spent $49.72.
A breakdown of that is that it was $5.66 for the poster boards, $12.99 for double-sided tape, $7.99 for trash bags, $11.88 for Elmer's glue, and 5 days on Instagram to boost our post was $2 per day.
Hey, this brought us to a total of $49.72, and we had 28 cents left. Our receipts are on the right. And then our donation report form. We did not receive any donations for this project, but we would like to thank our parents for donating their time to transport us to and from the parks for cleanup.
Here are our experts, Michael Baldwin. Yes, I laughed at that. So he oversees the Clean and Green department, responsible for keeping 150 plus parks, 100 miles of trailways, and 16,000 acres of parkland clean and safe. So that's a pretty big deal. And then also Jessica Bell from SACY.
Yes, Jessica Bell was the marketing assistant for SACY, and SACY is an organization that works to ignite the power of positive change in youth through artwork. And then here is our communication log. Some are from us to the experts, and one is from the experts to us.
So yeah, big thank you to our experts, STEAM lead, and the YWPN donors.
This concludes our presentation. Are there any questions?